Namaste. Welcome to 15 Minutes Practice Health series. Uh, I'm sharing my journey through the postpartum recovery with the yoga and dance, mostly with dance. Um, I, I'm on my postpartum 106 now, 106 days after my childbirth. Yes. Uh, and I have seen a lot of comforts in movements and um, while dancing, using all the warm-ups that I've been practicing so long. Um, my teachers have taught me some warm-ups. I started practicing some warm-ups by myself that my body wanted me to do it. And I'm sharing those experiences with you all. Um, so today, I'll be sharing some warm-up routines that I've been practicing for my upper body, basically for my torso, for my upper body. And then, and again, I'm gonna work on my core. So the working on the core is like never-ending process, I guess. Uh, Even though we do a lot of activities in everyday life, I feel the core always needs some special attention, like always needs a lot of work on it to keep it running. Um, so I'm gonna share some experiences of my some more warm-up routines. Also, a lot of you had asked me about the PPGP, the postpartum pelvis griddle pain. It's also known as SPD, symphysis pubic dysfunction. So that hurts right here under. So, well, with that, it will be very hard to like walk. So, for example, if you're walking like this, you can't just turn like that. I really can't. So you have to make a slight eight kind of a turn. Like you have to go like this and give your leg enough space to move. And again, you cannot turn like this. So I may have to like go along and then turn like this. And then while on the floor, while sleeping, I cannot just turn and sleep on my side like this. I cannot keep my legs this close at all. Now I'm doing it because I just finished my dancing session, so I'm a little warmed up. But otherwise, normal normal time during the day, maybe after an hour or so, I'll not be able to do that. So standing this close with closed legs is definitely not possible. And this started during my 8th week or something of my pregnancy. And I had a lot of trouble, a lot of complications due to that, but all good, surviving now. So little did I know that this will continue on my postpartum. I know this will be there for some time after the childbirth, but I thought it'll be gone in like few weeks, like 6 weeks or so. I'm on my fourth 3.5 months after my childbirth, and still is there. And Google says I have done my research. Google says it can be there up to four months or up to 2 years. Can't help. So this can, however, be like helped with some workouts. That's what I'm doing. I do butterfly for this. So if anybody has this, please speak up, because when I had it, I'm having it, when I started having it in my 6th week or 8th week, I tell people and people be like, seriously? You are a dancer. You should not have any pain. That's right. I should not have any pain. I'm having it. What will you do now? Right? So please stop judging people because of their profession or like whatever they do. Uh, they have it. They have it. If you have an idea, please help them get over it, or like please stop judging. Please stop judging. Everybody's journey is super different. So even while pregnant, I used to do this. I used to do butterflies. I used to do a lot of butterflies. And back then, I was not able to push my leg as much down because of the SPD. Um, but now, I now like Even if I have to do it the first thing in the morning, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm doing it now because I did dance like for a 40 minutes ish. Um, so now I'm able to like push it down at least a little bit this much because I think my body is a little warmed up right now. After an hour, I don't think I can. So I do a lot of butterflies. I keep doing this even while sitting on the floor watching TV. I keep always doing this. So this will actually help you expand the pelvis. And this area needs a lot of strength during pregnancy because I have been a very small person throughout my life. And once I started putting on weight, my body started reacting very, very weird. I started getting very tired. I could not walk. I could not sit down on the couch. I could not get up. Those were like seriously nightmares for me. So I feel very lazy. I felt very lazy throughout my pregnancy. But still, I kind of motivated myself to dance until the last couple weeks until my childbirth. But still, it was kind of a challenge. So I do this a lot. And then what I do was I stretch my legs out. So this is especially, uh, this helped me especially when I was in pain in SPD, due to SPD. So I stretch this and kind of go as much as I can, only as much as I can, only if I can go like this, and then like stretch my body out. So it's actually stretching my muscles here. So another quick fact is SPD is not due to your child's weight because in 6 weeks and 8 weeks, my child was a peanut. She was very small. So she was not as heavy to cause me pain. So that started because of my doctor said this is because of the hormones called relaxin. Relaxin usually uh, secretes to give flexibility to the muscle. Um, so my doctor was saying, and this pain was more on the right side than my left side. So she was assuming maybe I work a lot on the right side. So I started doing everything on the left side first. Even dancing, I started doing everything on the left side first. I do left side and then I do right side instead of doing right and left. So I was doing minor changes like that to help relieve the pain at the moment. It was still there. And then sometimes changing my side and pushing it as much as I can. I was not able to even hold my feet back then. Even few weeks ago, I was not able to hold my feet. So this is definitely a progress, I would say. And then I'm still trying to like push both my hands to touch the feet. I think I'll get there in a few weeks. And then after that, I try to just do this thing. I just push down, stand up, push down, stand up, push down, stand up. I do this also. I started doing this 8 weekish of my pregnancy. I kept doing this. This actually was a very helpful thing to relieve my pain. It was actually helping me stretch, contract my pelvis bone. So it was super helpful for me. Um, this. So I'm not doing my hip. I'm only like lifting my feet, going back, lifting my feet. I kept doing that. I know I said I'm going to talk about upper body routines, but then since people ask me about the SPD and how did I get through it, um, not get through, how am I putting up with that? Um, I thought I would share a few things about that. And then while sleeping, it's very, it hurts to say I use a pillow like throughout my night. If I forget to hold my pillow in between my legs, my night is done. I wake up with a lot of pain. So my brain constantly now remembers to like hold the pillow in between my legs throughout the night. And it's for me, it's not very pleasant because I'm not used to depending on something to sleep. I just sleep like this. I just sleep with the open body. I just sleep like this. I just sleep in a position that my body wants. But now that actually is not happening. I'm always dependent on something, a pillow, a cushion, something like that. So, okay. So these are my SPD journey I'm putting up with. I will keep you posted with any improvements that I feel. But so far, definitely reduced or like being more flexible than before because of the consistent working on this thing to go away. Let's see. Let's hope for it to go away soon. Okay. So now, um, so this upper body, I've so recently what I started feeling was the moving the upper body was harder than moving the lower body. I don't know. Somehow I am. My body is like tuned to like move lower body faster, something like that. I don't know. But upper body movement is like super duper hard for me. It's just not even flexing out. So I started with this. I stretch my legs, just bend. 2, 3, 4, 5. I just do this for 10 counts. So while doing that, I stretch my knees inside, of course, and then I just hold this side of the torso and lift the other hand. I'm lifting my right hand now. I'm bending to my left side. Just go as much as you can. Stiram, Sukham, Asana. Always, always, and forever. So I do this for 10 counts. And then I do the same thing. So I'm not bending with my hip. That's why I'm not going down as much. I'm only bending with my torso. So this is also another super, super thing in yoga. You do the cow and cat. Sorry, cat and cow. So you do that, right? I'm not a very yoga person, but I do follow some with my teacher's advice. So this is another super duper workout for your torso. So also this, like we did in the previous videos, this is another amazing workout for your torso. So this is, so these things I do workout for my torso. And then as I said, so these are the 4 sets I do. I do back bends, front bends, side, and then side. I mean turn and then side. I do these 4 routines for my torso, like always. I do it every day during my practice. So I do this. I think we have spoken about this in the previous video. Now I'm bending my knee a little bit to give my body a little bit ease. I'm just stretching my upper body. Also, and then this. So after finishing all those 3, just to relax and let your body out, I do this. All right. So, and then I also try to do both. Sometimes to stretch my upper body upward, outward from the core. So I do both. I don't have a yoga mat here, plus when you're planning, please use a yoga mat. I also do planks. So doing planks will actually has been helping me improve my hand strength and my upper body strength along with my core. Of course, it is meant for that. Um, so, so while doing the boat, I of course cannot do the perfect thing. I just try to like do as much as I don't hurt myself. Of course, Tiram Sukham Hasana, right? So I try as much like do my body lets me do it. If my body says stop, I will stop wherever I am. I'm going to try one more time. I know. So I do those. So I do both even when I'm not on a dance floor. Even if when my so we are trying to spend more time with Kiran while she's on floor. So whenever she's on the floor, I also go on floor with her. And whenever she is on the floor, I try to do that. So I also put my feet up, do those things. When Hiran is doing those things on the floor. Very good motivator, right? Yes, she is a very good motivator for me. Um, so those things. And then for hands, loosen up the hands while starting the session because to hold hands like this for Natadavas has been very, very challenging for me because I don't know how my hands got stiffened. I thought holding the baby in the hand for a longer time will actually like strengthen my arms. I don't know if my hands have gotten strength or not, but they have gotten stiffened, definitely stiffened. So I just roll my hands like this, one by one for like few counts, forward and backward, both. And then I try doing both things, like a kayaking. Yeah. So I do that for a few counts. And then I do this. So sometimes I try to not move my body. Now I'm letting my body go with my hand, just like letting my body go with my hand. But sometimes I just push my body like this, just hold it like this. Like you can, I sometimes keep on my hip or like keep it like this, just to have no rules while warming up. And then I do the same thing for the other side for a few counts or maybe a few seconds. Like I count to 30. I count 30 seconds and do this either way, however my body tells me to do it. And then I try to do this, cross both ways. When I'm crossing it, I try to push it farther when I do that. And same thing for the front. Basically, moving my hand as much is all I do to like loosen it. And then when I'm doing that, at least it stays for a few seconds, at least for one speed. I'm happy about that. Another common question I get, am I doing all this to lose weight? Of course not, because I cannot follow any diet. Yeah, I cannot this, I cannot because I do get, so feeding a baby, I do breastfeed my baby. So feeding a baby is like running a marathon. You get exhausted after every feed. So now, so especially when they have growth spurts, they're constantly latched on us. And I feel like drained out, literally drained out. And that's another reason why I'm not able to dance every day nowadays. My body's like, just let it go. So that's another thing. I'm not doing all this to lose weight. I don't care about losing weight. I am of course doing this for gaining flexibility. Flexibility is something I would always, always want for myself, because if I'm not flexible and if I get stiffer, I feel I start feeling lazy, like I did in pregnancy. That's another mistake I did when I was pregnant. So I got stiff and I stopped moving for some time because my body was not letting me to. And I got lazier than that. I got lazier than that. And then every day to motivate myself to dance was really a challenge to do it. I did not want to do that in my postpartum. I started doing something from 35, postpartum 35, and now it's 106, 105, 106 ish. So I'm not, so that's the point. Uh, being, uh, gaining weight, losing weight, there's nothing about that at all. There's nothing to care about that. We only have to feel comfortable. So if we feel comfortable, then whatever weight it is, however it is, it does not matter. So I'm only doing this to gain flexibility, just to stretch my muscles. So usually what I do was I did go running to gain stamina to dance. Now I am dancing to gain stamina to run behind Kiran. So it's working out either way. So that's another motivation for me to get up and dance every day. I'm not teaching anybody or insisting anybody to do this. I'm only sharing my experience. These have helped me, and of course, consistently doing something for at least once or twice a week has definitely helped me come through this process. And this process is no easy at all. I can watch on that. For anybody, it's not easy at all. Everybody has their own journey. And please feel strong, and nobody can break you. Thank you for watching. 15 minutes practice help. See you in the next one.